Hello guys, welcome to Genesis Educational Research Hub. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to write a good abstract of a research project. How to write a good abstract of a research project. But let me start with saying a very big thank you to all our subscribers all around the world. Please, we are very grateful for your subscriptions to our channel, for your views to our videos, for your likes to our videos, for your comments you've been making from all over the world. We are very, very grateful. Thank you very much. So, how do you write a good abstract of a research project? Now, I'm going to tell you several steps to take, okay? So, there are basically 4 steps I'm going to be mentioning in this video on how to write a good abstract of a research project. So, let us start with number 1. So, number 1, understand what an abstract to the study means. So many students, after writing a research project, do not or are not able to write out a very good abstract of their work or abstract to their study. Please take note, for you to write a good abstract of your work at the end of your research project, you must understand what an abstract means. Please take note, an abstract is a summary of your research project. An abstract is a summary of the contents of your research project. Okay, it is a summary of your research project. Now take note, what makes an abstract different from the summary in somewhere called your chapter 5 is the style or the format of this summary we call an abstract. So understand that an abstract is a summary of your study. Now, if you understand that an abstract of your work is a summary of that study, then let's go to number 2. What should you know? Know what items should be found in your abstract. So many students fail to understand or to know what items should be found in their abstract. And when you don't know what items should be found or are expected from your abstract, you end up writing so many things that shouldn't even go into your abstract. So for you to be able to write a good abstract to your work, then you must be able to understand and also know what items in the very first instance should go into the abstract of your study. So please take note. I'm going to show you the key items that should be in the abstract of your study. Now, I have arranged them in this sequence. Number 1 is the background. So you must have in your abstract a background. I'm using the word must, but take note, you may overlook it anyway. In some abstracts, the background is not needed. A background is not needed. But in some abstracts, people prefer to put their background. So I usually would consider this optional, but it should go into the abstract of your work, a summary of the background. Number 2, what else should go into, what items should be found in your abstract? The aim stroke objective of that work should be found in the abstract. Now, why are these key terms important, or these key items important to be seen in your abstract? Your abstract is a summary of your work that shows anybody at a glance what the background of the study was, the aim and objective of the study was, the methodology that was used to implement the study, the recommendations that were made after the results. So, abstract should contain the background, it should contain the aim stroke objectives of the work, it should give us information on the methodology of that work, it should give us information on the results you obtained from implementing the methodology of the work, it should summarize itself by giving us recommendations that were made. Now, some people do not like including the components of recommendation and background, while others do. But in any case, take note, 2, 3, and 4 must be there. We must see the aim and objectives of the work in your abstract. From your abstract, we should, at a glance, see the aim and objective of that study. We must see the methodology based on which that work was implemented, and we must see the results. So these ones are compulsory items or compulsory elements, although these two could add flavor or to garnish it with beauty. Okay, so if you include background and recommendations to your abstract. It is very, very important you do, in my own opinion. But if you choose to omit them, then make sure you don't omit the items of aim/objectives, the item of methodology, and the item of results. These three are very, very important. You can't do without them in your abstract. But these two are important, but some people choose not to put them. So what should someone see from your abstract? They must see the background, the aim or an objective of the study, the methodology of the study, the results, and finally, number 5, the recommendations to the study. Okay? So please take note. To answer the question, knowing the items, what items make your abstract, these are the items that we want to see at a glance from your abstract. Remember, your abstract is a summary of your work, showing us at a glance all these items. Now, number 3, each item should be summarized in very few coherent sentences. So, because it is an abstract, which invariably means it is a summary, take note, this summary called the abstract must take into consideration coherence. So all the sentences you make regarding the background, the aims/objectives, the methodology, the results, and the recommendations in the abstract, all those items in the abstract must come in one block of coherent text or sentences. It must come in one block of coherent sentences. Coherence means sentences must link up in the abstract one to another. There must be coherence. There must be flow, a logical flow from one sentence to the other sentence, one sentence to the other sentence, until you get to the end of that abstract. So you don't just make the items in the abstract divergent. They all must link up in coherence, okay? So each item, as mentioned earlier, the background, the aims/objective, the methodology, the results, and the recommendations, all of them must link up logically in coherence within the abstract. Okay? Now, what else should you know? Number 4, please watch this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.